Welcome students. In this session we are going to discuss about the new topic frames. It's called as a frames. So the frames where we'll discuss about the frames, how the frames are used to divide the browser window as well as their attributes. Okay. So let me start with the topic frames, the basic introduction about the frames and the usage of the frames. Okay. Basically, the frames are used to divide the browser window into horizontal or vertical. Okay, dividing the browser window into horizontal or vertical, or simply you can say dividing the browser screen into two or more uh, HTML recognizable unique regions. Okay, so you can see in this window itself there are some regions. Okay, left side we can see this is the one region and this is a main page region. Okay, region fine, and the right side we have one more region. Okay, so and at the top we have another region. Clear? So the same way we can divide a browser window into uh, two or more recognizable unique regions. Okay, so that unique region is called as a frames. Okay, unique region is simply called as a frame, and that frame will load multiple number of pages as you um, go through one page to another. That means when you are navigating from one page to another page, so we can load those pages into the specified region. Okay, that region is nothing but frames. Okay, now this is one of the powerful feature of HTML, and that lets you to break the browser window into different sections. Similarly, the frame set that doesn't uses the body tag as we discussed so far. All the other uh, kinds of elements, the HTML elements, the tags that uses body, but here doesn't uses the body. Fine. So now let's see how to split the uh, browser window horizontal or vertical. Okay, so to divide the browser screen into two or more recognizable region, there is a tag. It's called as a frame set tag. The frame set tag is used for division of the browser window. Okay, so that we can load the multiple page into each region. So before loading the pages we have to make sure that how many rows and how many columns. That means rows in the sense it is dividing horizontally, columns in the sense it is dividing vertically. So we must ensure that determine that how many number of the rows and the columns required in single browser window. So according to that we are going to load all the pages in those uh, regions. Fine. So here rows and the columns, these are the two attributes of the frame set tag. Okay, we need to divide the browser window so that we have to select number of rows as well as we can also use the number of columns. Okay, and followed by entire browser window that will be considered as 100%, and we can divide 50-50. Okay, left side 50, right side 50, or in this manner like horizontal top 50 and the bottom 50. Even we can also reduce the sizes. Okay, so the number which we are entered, that means just now told the 50%, 50%, that is in pixels. Okay, and there is a number of pixels we can enter. We can also enter in percentage manner, or we can also type the star. The star indicates that the remaining space. What is that remaining space? Suppose you have divided a window vertically, like first is 25 percentage, second is 55 percentage, and third is we can type it as a star because the remaining space is 25% only, so that I can, instead of writing at 25%, I can use the star. Okay, so both, I hope you understood the rows is dividing horizontally, columns is divided into vertically. Then, so let me begin with example how we can divide the browser window into horizontal or vertical section. Okay, now let me show the example programs. uh, Let me copy this code here. Okay. Fine. So what I want to say that here there is no need of using it is called as a like the body tag. Okay, body tag is not required. Okay, here we can see the outer structure of the frames. Okay, so how does it going to display? Fine. So here frames are get what we can call it nested. Fine. Let me show only this part, the first frame set, the usage of first frame set. Okay, let me undo this. frameset.html. Okay, here it is. Okay, so thing is that here we can see the browser is divided into three different pages because they are these kind of pages are not exist. Just now I used ab.html, so this ab.html is not exist. That's why it's displaying like this. Fine. So anyway, uh, frame set rows equal to 33 33 3. Okay, I have divided into three different sections. 33%, the first this location, another 33, and another remaining also a 33 point something. Fine. So let me change it to, okay, that means 33%, then remaining 63%. Okay, it will going to look like this. Okay, so first part and the second part. Fine. So similarly I can divide again like 50 into 50, two equal sections. Okay, horizontally I can divide like this. Okay, similarly, let me make the use of columns. See, columns, it is also going to look like this. See, just it is divided like this. Okay, horizontal I can, so just drag this, it is required. You can also use an option called no scroll. So no scroll doesn't allow you to scroll the page. Okay, now okay, so again I want to divide it to again rows into columns and the columns into rows, or within the columns I can divide once again. Okay, rows, okay, so I do make use of rows. Okay, rows is 25%, 25%. Again I am going to divide it again, frame set, yes, frame set columns, okay, equal to 30% comma star. Okay, and I have to close the frame set. Okay, now you can see the one part, the topmost part, and again remaining part is here. Okay, this is the two rows. Fine. Again I have divided the second section into 30% and again the 45%. Okay, okay, so here I have three regions. Okay, one column, the second column, and second column further divided into two, sorry, first row, second row. These are the two horizontal the sections, and the second section further divided into two columns. Okay, so one is this, one is this. See, these are the two columns or vertical division. Fine. So here there is no content is displayed because this page called ab.html, it doesn't exist. Okay, that's why it is going to display like that. Okay, let me load some page for your understanding purpose. Any valid pages, like which I can use. Okay, let me load this page only there. Tables.html. So all the page I'm going to load the same page. Now go to this, it will look like this. Fine, everywhere it is going to show their respective pages. Fine, see here these three different section contains some data. Okay, okay, I hope you understood how to divide the pages into horizontal and vertical rows. Fine. Okay, so here see, this is outer frame set. This frame set has been closed here. Okay, for the understanding purpose I use caps only. Okay, now you can see frame set rows. Okay, and frame SRC. So frame set rows 25% star. So the 25% is this. Okay, let me open like this. That's a better way. See here, look like this because I press zoom. Okay, 25% and a star. This is the 25% region. Okay, that is the horizontal region, and this is the fifth, the star. Star means 25. Then it is the 70%, 75 percentage. Okay, this is the 75 percentage. Okay, this second row, the first row is 25 percentage. Okay, along with that, this is the comments. Okay, divides the browser screen into three or then, like that's the comments. No, just ignore that. Frames src tables.html. Okay, I am going to load in first section. The first section is this 25 percentage. Okay, I'm loading the page tables.html. Okay, I'm loading the page tables.html. Now that has been loaded. Second, I have this star. Okay, that means the 75 percentage, that is the second row. Okay, so what I need to do here is I want to divide the page into two different sections, that means two different columns in second region. Okay, so that you can see here frame set columns. Here it is row, here it is row divided like this. I want again the division like this. Okay, that is in column wise, fine, or vertical manner. So frame set columns 30%, frame set column 30%, and remaining is star, that means this is the 70%. Okay, the second section or second row further divide into two column, 30% and a second 70%. Okay, after that in this 30%, okay, that is in this region again I am going to load the same page again in another section, that is the remaining section is this. Use again the same, that is in 70 remaining 70%, 70 percentage, then I use to load the same page. Okay, now the things to be remember, the frame set is used for dividing the browser window into different that is unique regions. Okay, and that is that uses two attributes rows and columns. Rows for dividing the window into horizontal, columns dividing the window into vertical manner. Fine, then suppose you want to load some page, like I use table.html, tables.html, so I can use the tag frame. Okay, frame src. Okay, frame src. Frame is for loading the page, and which page, that we have to write src attribute. Src stands for the source. This is the source page I going to load in this region. Okay, this tables.html is loading in 30%. This is a htable.html going to load in star. Okay, I hope you understood how we can divide the browser window into different regions. Okay, now let's move on to the topic. So we have some kind of okay options. src url indicates that the url of the document I will just now use. Okay, that is our url is table.html. I can also use margin height and margin width. Okay, so it's the height and width of the margin, and the name. Okay, so this name is very important when you're targeting some document to some regions. Okay, I will show the example related to this one. Then no says, okay, that standalone attribute indicates that frame may not be resized. Okay, so basically here it won't work. Let me check whether it works or not, because in html5, that is new browsers doesn't support this kind of attribute features. Okay, anyway, let me try this. Okay, now it's saying sizing is possible. Sorry, it's not possible. Okay, okay, now the scroll button is not available. Sorry, this is the resizing. Okay, the sizer cursor is not available, so that doesn't work. It does work, yes, it does works, fine. Okay, let me give some complex example based on the scrolling. Okay, determine scrolling action possible value auto yes or not. The scrolling in the sense that is we used to put some uh, the scroll like see you have the scrolling like this. I can place the scrolling option also. Say, so now I don't have a scrolling option here. Okay, so that I have to change scrolling option to yes. If the page is very large, page content is large, then I can use it like this. Okay, now it appears. Okay, it appears in the right side. Fine. Right. Okay, so let me give one more example of these frames by using the name attribute. Okay, let me open some examples. Already have done some example. So here I have some pages. Okay, let me open those pages so it will be very easy to understand how this program is going to work. Okay. Now see this is one example for uh, loading the pages. Sorry, usage of frames in an HTML. Okay, so it has been divided into three different sections. Okay, this is the one section, this is another section, this is the third section. Okay, so see that it is divided into two rows and the second rows further divided into two columns. Okay, two rows and a column. So here the number of pages required is more. Links. Let me refresh this page. Okay, now we can see here. See, in this section, we have three different sections, and see, we have used the Marquee famous tourist place in India, and that's in the scrolling and the top most part of the our window. And left side we have click the below links. In this we have four different links, and on right side I have some text here. Travel among one of these places. Okay, so what happens when I click these pages and their content is going to load? That means some description about the Mysore and this the tourist place is going to display in this section. Okay, so let me press this one. Okay, sorry, this is not fine. Targeted area. Okay, this is not fine. It's also wrong. Okay, anyway, let me do the changes here in another page. Okay. Okay, html. So I have to go to this sidebar. The name is equal to part 3. Okay, now this target attribute is used where the, the links content has to be loaded. Okay, so okay, now it is clear. Fine. See here, part 3, part 3, this also. Click, this look like this, click, and this look like this. Now this is going to look like this. See, when I click Mysore, okay, the content of Mysore is going to load in this section. So here Kerala, Goa, Taj Mahal. Okay, so like this is going to display in another section. Okay, so let me make it clear how this program going to work. Okay, so we have to create lot of files here. So the first file we have to create, we named it as a sidebar.html. Okay, I will show it here. Okay, so this is the page we have created in the beginning. Okay, so this is the home page. I can say this is the home page, and it contains the different links to another page. Okay, so here frame set has been created. Frame set rows is equal to 20% and 80%. Okay, so you can see this is the 20%. This is the first row is 20% and second row is the 80% region. Okay, so after that we have frame src first.html. Okay, I can name I can sorry not name I can uh, load the page first.html here in the first region, that is in that 20 percentage. Okay, in the topmost part, that is the 20 percentage, I'm going to load a page called first.html. Okay, so do you want to see the first.html content? Let me click this one. It shows the simply this is the entire page, but it doesn't shows the whole page, but it shows the contents in the topmost section. Okay, so okay, we also have these things like the scrolling bar, but their region is the limited to those 30%. Okay, that's why it is not showing to and showing entire the part of the program, okay, or part of the page, right? So second, I have frame set columns 20% and 80%. So this 20% 80% is divided from this 80%. Okay, now this 80% becomes the 100%. This whole becomes 100%. Again, that is divided into 20% and 80%. Okay, see here again it has been divided into 20% and 80%. Okay, in that region, okay, in that first region, in 20% region, I am going to load a page second.html. Okay, so here you can see this region I am loading the page called second.html. See, second.html content is look like this. It contains one line of text and four different links. Okay, fine. After that, third section, frame src third.html. So in this 80% region, it loads the page third.html. You can see here this is the third.html page. Okay, if you want to see the actual content of third.html, see only this thing. Okay, travel among one of these places. This is the content of third.html. Okay, and there is a one attribute. This is the important attribute. Name is equal to name is the attribute of frame tag. Name equal to part 3. See, part 3 in the sense I have to give the target to where when I click these pages where this page content has to be loaded. Okay, I am specifying this page and name of this page is part 3. Name of this page is part 3, and when I click this one it has to load the page like this. Okay, it has to load their content on this part 3 region. Okay, so only the content has been changes. Okay, and the region is same. Okay, when I click Mysore and it has been loaded into the part 3 region. Go also third. Okay, all those contents is going to load in part 3 section. Okay, so I'll click the second.html. You can see the further we have four more pages. Already we had one, two, three page, and this one sidebar, four HTML page. Okay, this is the main page sidebar.html. Okay, that is the entire thing. You can see here in address bar site.html. Again we have first dot, second dot, third dot html, three more pages. Inside second.html we have four more pages because there is a links. Okay, semi. So this is another page already created. This page, go one another page. Okay, so similarly four more pages are there. So there is a program based on usage of frames and links. Okay, I hope you understood this, the how frames are works. Okay, so let me move on. Okay, the same kind of example, nothing more. Fine. Okay, here there is some different program has been given. That's it. Okay, so the target is equal to frame name. Here is the example a href index.html. When I click index.html, okay, actual content is this. That's sorry, link is only for the visitors. Source with blue color and underline, and the actual page content is stored in index.html. Target is equal to main. So in that page it is going to display target is equal to main. Just now we used target is equal to part 3. For that we have to create name attribute. See here you can see frame name equal to part name equal to something here. Okay, so here is one more example. You can see frame rows equal to 70% src, and some name has been given to this frame, that is 70% page. Again 30%, again divided into 35% and star. Again two more pages has been loaded here. Okay, and name has given to those frames. Okay, frame 2, frame 3, like that. Okay, so that's all about the frames. Okay, so that's all about today's class. If you have any doubt, let comment in Google Classroom or in WhatsApp. And I have uploaded some programs. Please complete those programs as soon as possible. uh, and take the photo of those programs and send me.